Shout out to this subscriber for suggesting a video idea for us. They suggested doing it with Southpaw, but today it's just gonna be me and Snorkel Ops giving our opinions.
Like the video and subscribe. Use code DANPROUD in the Fortnite item shop if you'd like to support me even further. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey, my lovely people of the internet. It is your girl, Cat Holloway here.
And it is your Snorkel Queen here. Howdy there, cuties.
Howdy. Does Rustler not normally say that? You know what? That does not matter.
Then why would you ask?
Anyway, in today's video, we are going to be ranking Fortnite crew skins through tier lists. We will be looking at their popularity, the overall look of the skins, and talking about what is good and what is not so good about them.
Yeah, and Southpaws could not make it today, so you are stuck with us.
Yeah, so without further ado, let us get into it. Alrighty, let's start things off with the Chapter 2 crew skins. The first skin on this list is the very first Fortnite crew skin ever released, and that is Galaxia. Snorkel Ops, what do you think of her?
Honestly, for the very first crew skin, she's not bad at all. I still see people using her to this day. I will say, though, she's a little overrated considering she was the first one.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. She is a bit overrated, but that does not mean she is bad. I am putting her in A tier. She is still a great skin, but there are definitely better crew skins out there.
Yeah, a tier feels right. All right, next up on the list is Vi.
She is kind of similar to Galaxia in my opinion. A little overrated, but I still have to give Epic credit where it is due. She is basically the first female drift style reskin. Although she is not exactly like Catalyst either, I am not completely sure. If I am wrong, correct me in the comments.
Yeah, she still belongs in A tier though. Great skin, but again, there are still better crew skins than Vi.
Alright, next up is Lambro. Now, I am not gonna lie, I am not really a fan of this one. Yeah, I get it, llamas are one of the most iconic creatures in Fortnite, but this skin just is not my cup of tea, honey.
Yeah, I agree. Honestly, some emotes that show llamas look better than this skin. I know comparing an emote to a skin makes no sense, but I do not care.
Of course you do not.
It is my channel, my rules.
Excuse me? Technically it is my channel, woman.
Oh, please. I am the reason Danny's Fortnite content blew up in the first place. If it was not for me, you would not even be here.
Yeah, you may have run his channel once upon a time, but with all due respect, I run things now, honey.
Whatever. Before we sit here arguing for the next 30 minutes, Lambro's going in C tier.
Agreed. Not the worst skin ever. Just not really our thing. Alrighty, moving on to Ali. Now, I am going to be honest again. I am not really a big fan of her either. She is going straight into C tier with Lambro. Look, I know people say she is more of a thematic remix of Lynx rather than a straight reskin, because she does not look exactly like her. And do not get me wrong, Lynx is cute as hell. I am not even gonna deny that. But Allie's outfit and face design just do not do it for me. What do you think, Snorkel Ops?
I agree that she is not really my style either, but I do not think she deserves C tier. I would probably put her in B tier, maybe even A tier at most.
I respect the opinion, but she is staying in C tier today.
Fair enough.
Alright, next up is Deimos. Again, not my favorite skin, but he is definitely better than the last two. I am putting him in B tier. Not the worst, not the best. What do you think?
Honestly, I feel like A tier could work for him too, but B tier is still fair.
Next up, we have Mecha Cuddlemaster. Not gonna lie, she is actually pretty solid. I am putting her in A tier. She is not the type of skin I would personally wear, but she still looks really good. What do you think?
I'm not gonna lie. She is a baddie. She might even be better than you, Cat Holloway.
Don't push it, sweetie. No one is better than anyone except God.
Whatever you say.
I am just being real.
I was joking anyway, but I cannot deny the truth.
Exactly. Now back to Mecha Cuddlemaster. In my opinion, she is honestly better than the original Cuddle team leader because she has way more detail. The only downside is that you cannot remove her mask. You can only change her edit styles, like the colors, which is still nice because you cannot even do that with the original skin. But overall, she still belongs in A tier.
All right, next up is Summer Sky.
Oh, she is going straight into S tier. No hesitation. This is easily one of the best Fortnite crew skins ever, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with Sky. She is one of the best character models in Fortnite, and her summer version is amazing. The colors, the outfit, the beach theme, everything about it just works.
Exactly. The only downside is that she was not a shop skin. She is locked behind the Fortnite crew, which means a lot of players will never be able to get her now.
Yeah, that honestly sucks. But she still absolutely deserves S tier.
All right, next up we have the Burning Wolf. He is not a bad skin at all, but I do not think he deserves S tier. I am putting him in A tier, mostly because those pink energy effects look amazing. His second edit style honestly makes him look like a total badass.
Yeah, I agree. I do not see people use him very often, though. Maybe people just focus on the newer skins too much. Some of these older crew skins deserve more love.
Next up, we have Chaos Origins, the re-skin of Chaos Agent. I am putting him in A tier along with Burning Wolf. Great skin overall, but again, there are still better crew skins than him. His edit styles are pretty cool though.
Yeah, he is definitely solid. All right, next up we have Sierra.
S tier!
Whoa, Cat. Inside voices, woman.
Oh, hush, Snorky Worky. You know how I feel about Sierra? That is my girl right there. I absolutely adore her. Every edit style she has is perfection. I wish I had her so I could play as her.
First of all, she's not all that. I think she belongs in A tier, not S tier. And second, what happened to you saying you can be any skin you want since you exist in everyone's lockers?
Well, about that, I am Danny's cat Holloway, which means I am only trapped inside his Fortnite locker. The difference between me and the other cat Holloways out there is that you all know me as sweet, sassy, and playful. But the other cat Holloways, they might have completely different personalities depending on who is using them. Some players might be nice, some might be toxic, some might be sweats. You never really know.
Yeah, that is kind of how it is with a lot of skins. People say Snorkel Ops, Sparkle Specialist, and Spark Plug are sweat skins. But that does not make the skins bad. It is just certain players that give them that reputation.
Exactly, but Sierra is still S tier, and I am not changing my mind. All right, last chapter 2 crew skin, Cube Assassin. She is going in A tier. I like the purple cube effect in her face. That is a really cool design choice, but I still refuse to believe she deserves S tier.
Yeah, that is fair. I can see why she is A tier. If it was not for the reactivity styles, I might have even put her in B tier.
Same here. Anyway, that is it for the Chapter 2 crew skins. Now it is time to move on to the Chapter 3 crew skins. Alrighty, so the first skin up on this list is Snow Stealth Sloan. Now, I am going to be honest here. Just like Galaxia from the previous chapter, I unfortunately find this skin a little bit overrated. And look, I completely understand that she is a reskin of the Sloan skin from Chapter 2, Season 7's Battle Pass. So naturally, people are going to like her because Dr. Sloan is already a really popular character in the story. But at the same time, in my personal opinion, she really should have just been a shop reskin instead of being locked behind crew. I just feel like that would have made more sense overall. What do you think about her, Snorkel Ops?
Yeah, I honestly agree with that. Locking her behind crew was kind of a weird move from Epic Games, especially since Dr. Sloan is already a fan favorite character in the community. Like, imagine someone who really likes Sloan but did not subscribe to crew during that month. Like, they basically missed their chance to get that skin forever, which kind of sucks if you ask me.
Exactly. That is pretty much the main issue I have with it. The skin itself is not terrible by any means, but the way it was released just makes it feel a bit unnecessary as a crew exclusive. So, with all that being said, I am going to place her in B tier. She is not bad at all, but compared to some of the stronger crew skins we talked about earlier, she just does not hit the same level for me.
All right, moving on to the next skin on this list, we have Aftermath, and I cannot lie to you guys, I am not really a big fan of this one. What do you think about him, Kat?
Yeah, I am going to have to agree with you there. His overall design is just not really my cup of tea, honey. I can see what Epic was trying to go for with the whole mysterious and edgy vibe, but the final result just does not really click for me personally. Now, I will say one positive thing about his set though. His reactive back bling is actually pretty cool. I do like the idea of cosmetics reacting during gameplay because it makes them feel a little bit more alive. But aside from that, the skin itself just does not stand out enough for me.
Yeah, that is fair. So where are we placing him?
Honestly, I think C tier fits him perfectly. He is not the worst skin in the world, but he is definitely not one of the more memorable crew skins either.
Fair enough, C tier it is. All right, next up on the list we have Tracy Trouble. Kat, what do you think about her?
Now this one is a little bit different because I am not gonna lie. I actually like where Epic was going with this skin. Her face design looks nice, the ponytail is pretty unique, and overall the character has a really cool aesthetic. Even her purple edit style looks really good, and I think that variation adds a lot to the skin. So overall, I definitely do like her design. But at the same time, when I compare her to some of the absolute best crew skins, I do not really think she deserves to be an S tier.
Right, that makes sense. So where would you place her then?
I would say she comfortably belongs in A tier, alongside some of the better skins from the previous chapter. She is definitely a good skin, just not quite at the very top.
Honestly, I cannot even be mad about that placement. Like, being an A tier is still really good. It is definitely better than B tier or below.
Exactly. And to the Tracy Trouble fans watching this video, please do not go into the comments acting salty saying things like, she should be S tier. Relax. This entire video is based on our opinions.
Yeah, seriously. Some people will agree with us and some people will disagree, and that is completely fine. Just do not be a jerk about it.
All right, next skin on this list is Sayara. Now, I am gonna be honest again. She is kind of mid in my opinion. I do like her color scheme, and I think the colors themselves look pretty cool. But when it comes to the outfit and the overall design, something about it just does not really stand out to me. I do not know. Maybe it is just me. What do you think about her, Snorkel Ops?
Honestly, I think she is pretty decent. I would not call her amazing, but she's definitely not bad either.
Fair enough, I respect that. For me personally though, I am going to place her in C tier. She is not a bad skin at all. She is just not something I would ever really use.
Alrighty.
Hey, that is my line, you cockroach.
Well, it is mine now, Blondie.
Girl, I will rip that ponytail off your head and use it to roast marshmallows.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Girl.
Relax, I am just messing with you. Alright, moving on to the next skin. Southpaw.
Oh, that is the skin Danny's subscriber wanted us to rank earlier.
Yeah, but let us focus on the skin itself.
All right. I am sorry if this hurts that subscriber, but I am just going to be honest. I really do not like this skin. Her overall design just feels way too over the top for me, and the white hair honestly makes the design look even more chaotic. I do not know what Epic was trying to do here.
I mean, she's not that bad. Where would you rank her, though?
Honestly, E tier. She is not the worst skin in the entire game, but I really do not like her design.
I would probably put her in B tier or even A tier. I actually like the lightning effect she has.
That is great for you, Snorky, but I am still standing by E tier. All right, next skin on this list is Mecha Strike Commander. Now, he is definitely a bulky skin, but I still think he deserves A tier. He is basically a reskin of the Mecha from the Mech vs. Monster event back in Chapter 1, Season 9.
Yeah, that event was actually amazing.
Exactly. The only reason I am not putting him in S tier is because he is a bit bulky. And you already know how I feel about bulky skins. They are just not really my thing.
Next skin on the list is Phaedra.
S tier.
Cat. Inside voices.
Sorry, I cannot help it. Phaedra is literally one of my favorite crew skins of all time. Her gothic theme looks amazing, her outfit is beautiful, and everything about her design just works perfectly.
All right, next up we have Loveless.
I am putting her in A tier. She is basically a reskin of the Ace, which is already a shop skin. So honestly, she probably could have just been another shop skin instead of a crew skin, but even so, she is still a solid design.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with simple skins like that. Next skin is Redclaw, and I cannot lie, this one is pretty mid.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. I am not really a fan of him either, so I am placing him straight into D tier. All right, next skin on the list is the Inquisitor. Now, I am not really a fan of him either. The only thing I actually like about this skin is the creepy smiling mask. That part of the design is pretty cool, but the rest of the outfit just does not really work for me. So I am putting him in C tier.
And finally, we have Joni the Red. And I am gonna say it right now, she deserves S tier.
Girl, no.
Huh?
What do you mean, no?
She is a good skin, but I do not think she is S tier.
Cat, she is literally one of the most loved skins in Fortnite.
Snorkel Ops.
What?
Guess what?
What? No way.
Yeah, I had to give Epic credit where it is due. Just like Phaedra, she became one of the most iconic crew skins. Her edit styles are great, and the mask and glasses make the design even better.
Thank you, Cat.
All right, that is it for the Chapter 3 crew skins. Now it is time to move on to the Chapter 4 crew skins. All right, so the first crew skin on this list is Guildheart. Not gonna lie, compared to the other male skins we've ranked so far, he's actually not bad at all. In fact, he's definitely better than most of the previous male crew skins we talked about. I really like his color scheme, and his outfit is honestly pretty damn cool. So yeah, I'm putting him straight into A tier.
Yeah, I agree. He is a bit bulky, sure, but overall he still looks way better than a lot of the other male crew skins.
Exactly. Now moving on, the next crew skin on the list is Sylvie. I can't lie, she's cute. I really mess with her face model, her hair, and her overall outfit. But at the same time, I don't think she deserves S tier, and the reason for that is simple. Even if I owned her, I just don't see myself actually running the skin that often. That's not to say she's bad at all. There are just better crew skins out there.
So, where are you putting her then?
I'm placing her in A tier, right alongside Guildheart.
Fair enough, I actually agree with that. Her design is cool, but yeah, not quite S-tier material.
All right, moving on. The next crew skin on the list is Rift Knight Kieran. Now, before anyone goes to the comments saying, but Kat, he came in the same crew pack as Sylvie? Yes, we know that. But ranking both skins at the exact same time wouldn't really make sense. It's better for us to go one by one so we can actually talk about each skin properly instead of rushing through both of them at once. Anyway, as for Rift Knight Kieran, I'm putting him in B tier. He's not terrible, but he's also not amazing either. He's just kind of alright.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Next skin on the list is Triarch Nox. I can't lie, I'm really not a fan of him. His reactive style is cool and all, but the overall skin design just doesn't appeal to me that much.
Meh, I think he's pretty cool actually. I'd probably put him in A tier.
I tier? Girl, absolutely not. Not even B tier. I'm putting him in C tier, and that's final. I just don't really like the design. There honestly isn't much else to say about him.
All right, fair enough.
Moving on, the next crew skin is Dahlia. Now you guys already know what I'm about to say because I've said this about a few other skins on this list. I personally think she's a bit overrated. Maybe it's because she's considered a sweat skin. I don't know.
Yeah, she's still a great skin though, but I agree. People glaze her way too much sometimes, like my guy. She's cool, but she's not that impressive.
Exactly. She's still solid though. I'll put her in A tier. Her design and outfit are really nice, but she's definitely not better than the skins we already have in S tier.
All right, next skin is Styx. Now this is another male crew skin I actually like a lot. He's pretty unique. His outfit looks great, his hair's cool, and honestly, he's pretty handsome too. The type of guy I date in real life.
Snorky!
Huh?
Snap out of it, woman.
Okay, my bad. Geez, don't yell in my ears.
Anyway, I will admit he's another male crew skin that actually feels unique compared to the others we ranked earlier. But I still don't think he deserves S tier. I'm putting him in A tier.
No, I would have put him in S tier.
Okay, Snorky Worky, I appreciate the honesty. But with all due respect, this is my channel and my opinion.
It's our channel, dummy.
Moving on to the next crew skin, Breezabelle.
Okay, now listen, she absolutely deserves S tier. She's literally one of the most popular character models in the game. There's no way she shouldn't be S tier.
Girl,
What?
you are so freaking wrong. I find her overrated. I never understood the hype around her. She already has like 1 million reskins. She didn't need another one.
Girl, don't pull that same stunt again like you did with Joni the Red. Please tell me you're joking.
Oh, sunshine, I wish I was lying, but I'm being dead ass. Breezabelle is the worst Fortnite crew skin of all time. Tell me otherwise, I don't care. It's my channel.
It's ours, you dingus.
Bruh.
What? Am I not allowed to joke around?
I hate you.
Oh, you hate me? Fine, I'm moving her to F tier.
No!
Relax, I'm messing with you. She's actually a great skin. In my opinion, though, she probably should have been a shop skin instead of a crew skin. But yeah, she still deserves S tier. She's a great summer-themed skin. And fun fact, this was actually Danny's first Fortnite crew skin.
Yeah, and for the people who don't have her and want her, I genuinely hope Epic finds a way to bring older crew skins back someday.
Next up is Princess Lexa. I'm not gonna lie, she's going straight into S tier as well. She's the first Lexa skin to have a non-cell shaded style, unlike the original from Chapter 2 Season 5. And honestly, she looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree. And she also has 2 shop reskins that are pretty good too.
Next skin is Prince Orin. He's basically a reskin of the item shop Orin. I'm not a huge fan of him personally,
Same here.
but he's definitely not the worst. I'll put him in A tier mainly because he's Lexa's counterpart.
Next skin is Astria.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of mid in my opinion. Her second edit style doesn't really improve the skin either. So because of that, I'm putting her in C tier.
All right, now moving on from Astria, the next crew skin on this list is Shimmer Dusk. And this is also the point where Epic started introducing legacy styles for Fortnite crew skins. Now look, I know a lot of people in the Fortnite community were hyped about those at the time, but honestly, we're not gonna go super in-depth about them. And the reason why is simple, those legacy styles really don't appeal to people that much anymore. Unless you're one of those players who is still stuck in 2016 mentality, flexing old cosmetics like they're the greatest thing in existence. Like seriously, some people are still out here wearing the Galaxy skin like it's the rarest thing in the universe.
Girl, you are about to start a war in the comments.
No, because let's actually talk about it for a second. Yes, back in the day, the Galaxy skin was a huge deal. If you owned it in 2018, you were basically that guy in every lobby. Everybody would be like, oh my god, this dude has the Samsung skin. But it's 2026 now. Like, bro, we have had hundreds of skins since then. crew skins, collabs, battle pass skins, mythic looking skins, animated skins, everything. The Galaxy skin isn't impressive anymore. I'm not saying it's ugly, but people still treating it like it's some legendary flex in every match is honestly hilarious.
I mean, you're not wrong though. Back then, owning it meant something because it was tied to that whole Samsung phone promotion and not everyone could even get it. But nowadays, people have moved on. There are so many better skins in the game.
Exactly. Like I said earlier, crew skins weren't even a thing in 2018, but the Galaxy skin dropped that same year. And somehow people are still acting like it's the most impressive cosmetic ever released. I'm sorry, but it's really not.
All right. Before this turns into a full documentary about old Fortnite cosmetics, let's bring it back to the skin we're actually supposed to be ranking. Anyways, Shimmer Dusk's base style is a bit basic, but her face model, hair, eyes, and lipstick look really nice. So I'm putting her in B tier. Next skin is Draken Steel Hybrid. I never really liked his monster edit style. It feels way too over the top. I always preferred his ninja style back in the day. So because of that, I'm placing him in B tier.
And finally, Skull Scout. She's a reskin of Recon Expert, but honestly, she looks amazing. I love the ribs design on her torso, and her mask looks badass.
Yeah, I agree she's great, but she's still a bit overrated in my opinion. Recon Expert and her reskins get hyped way too much sometimes. So because of that, I'm putting Skull Scout in a tier.
Dang. Recon Expert fans are definitely typing angry comments right now.
Let them. I genuinely don't care.
All right, viewers. If you're a Recon Expert fan, let us know in the comments why Kat is wrong.
Snorky, I'm gonna kill you. Sorry about that, everyone. I got a little carried away.
Yeah, just a little.
Snorky.
Yeah?
Never mind. Anyway, that's it for the Chapter 4 crew skins. Now it's time to move on to the Chapter 5 crew skins. Alrighty, so the first skin up on this list is Silas Hesk. Honestly, I like his whole outfit. The fact that he has snakes all around him is pretty cool, and the fact that he was the first crew skin in Chapter 5 makes him unique. But does he deserve S tier? Absolutely not. The reason is simple. I hardly see anyone wear him or even talk about him. That does not make him a bad skin though. Because of that, I am putting him in A tier just because his overall outfit is unique. What do you think, Snorkelops?
Yeah, I agree. He is cool, but not cool enough to be an S tier.
All right, moving on. The next crew skin on the list is Lana Lane. Not gonna lie, I am immediately placing her in S tier. Not only does she have one of the best character model designs, but her whole outfit references some of the most iconic and unforgettable mascots in the entire game. That makes the skin even cooler. And honestly, I hope she gets a shop reskin someday. I can actually see it happening if more people speak up about her, because she truly deserves it. Even if the reskin does not have the same color scheme, it would still be awesome.
Yeah, and Dan missed playing as her so bad because he originally got her on his friend's account.
Yeah, I do not blame him one bit. She is hands down one of the best crew skins from Chapter 5. Now next up we have Kat. I am going to be honest with you. Yes, she is cute, and I love cats myself. It even references my first name.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I do not know why Tim Sweeney decided to name you Kat Holloway when you are not even a cat. Make it make sense.
Yeah, but I do not mind it.
I can imagine, before you were added to Fortnite, like if anyone looked up your name, it probably would have shown a bunch of cat images. I cannot prove it, but I just know it would.
Okay, save that debate for later. We still have a skin to rank.
All right, my bad, Kitty Jalame.
Do not ever call me that again.
Oh, come on. Give me a meow for your water girl.
No.
Oh, so let me get this straight. You can call me Snorky Worky, but when I call you a nickname, it is suddenly not okay?
Yeah, because at least my nickname for you is cute. Whatever that was sounded corny and zesty.
Oh, screw you, Kat.
Anyway, back to the skin. As I was saying about Kat, I love Meowskulls because he is one of the most popular character models in the game. But at the same time, he is receiving the same treatment as Peely from Season 8. He has gotten so many reskins that people are starting to get tired of them. It begins to feel repetitive. I am not saying it is bad that he gets reskins. He deserves them because the original skin was locked behind a battle pass. But when a character gets too many reskins, people slowly start walking away from it.
Okay, after all that rambling, which tier is she going in?
I am putting her in B tier. Sorry to all the Meowskulls fans out there. I still love cats, but her outfit just does not convince me to place her in A or S tier.
I probably would have put her in A tier at most, but B works. Hopefully it does not start an argument in the comments.
All right, next up we have Ares. At first, the hype around him was crazy, but after a while, it kind of died down. That does not make him a bad skin though. People were still talking about him before the Greek mythology season even dropped, and he even showed up in surveys. His helmet looks cool, he is a little bulky, but that does not stop me from placing him in A tier.
Fair enough. And yeah, I remember when the whole community was going crazy about him. In a good way, though.
Next skin is Spirit Hunter Seiko. Not gonna lie, she is pretty unique. Clean and simple. I love the purple and black color scheme, and I still see people using her today. But I do not think she deserves S tier. Hardly anyone talks about her, and she is not extremely popular in the community. Still though, everyone has their own taste in Fortnite skins. So I am placing her in A tier.
That should work fine with the audience. Anyway, next crew skin on the list is Jing. Hey, kitty cat, what do you think about him? Cat? Hey, kitty witty, nitty pitty.
First of all, do not call me that. That is even worse than the other nickname you used.
Oh, do you want some cat food to calm down?
Girl, if you do not stop that, I will smash your face backwards.
Oh, that is cute. Are you gonna give me a bunch of smooches like a cute little kitty cat?
All right, that does it.
Oh, snap!
Anyway, next skin is Persephone, snorky worky. Guess what tier I am putting her in?
Steer.
Correct. I love her color scheme. Her face model is gorgeous, and honestly, she is one of the best crew skins from Chapter 5. I'd happily marry a girl like that.
Cat, snap out of it.
Sorry, but yeah, she is easily top tier. Sadly, Danny missed out on her because he was not paying for crew at the time. He did get her reskin though, but the reskin does not use the same face model and it does not have as many edit styles. Still a good skin, but it does not beat the original.
All right, moving on from her and your interesting behavior towards a virtual Fortnite skin. Next crew skin is the Operator.
E tier. The reason being is because I do not really like her overall outfit or her hair. It just does not work for me, but it is still not as bad as Jing. The only reason I did not put her in F tier is because her second edit style, not counting the legacy styles, actually saved the skin from that fate. If it were not for that second style, she would have absolutely been in F tier. Her face model is also not that bad, which helped a little. But overall, I just was not a fan of the skin, and that is exactly why my Danny skipped that crew pack.
Fair enough. Personally, I would probably put her in D or C tier at most. She is not that bad. There are definitely worse crew skins out there.
I appreciate the honesty, Snorky Worky, but she will be just fine sitting in E tier. All right, moving on. Next crew skin on the list is Dolly. Honestly, the community seems pretty split on her. Some people really like her, while others completely dislike the skin. Personally, I do not think she is that bad. Her face model is pretty, her outfit is unique, but the one thing I am not a huge fan of is her build. And before anyone says anything, no, I am not body shaming Fortnite skins or real people. That is not what I do around here. You will never catch me doing that because it is simply wrong, and you never know what someone might be going through. The reason I mention it is purely gameplay related. Her hitbox feels larger, so competitive players might avoid using her. And because her jacket is so big, it can block a bit of your screen while you are playing. But even with that, it does not make her a bad skin. She is still unique.
Right, I agree with that. So what tier are we putting her in?
It is honestly between A tier or B tier.
Pick one. It is your channel after all.
Oh, so now you finally understand that I run this channel. I appreciate you admitting
that is what I would say if I were a better person, you dusty baby-faced Discord little kitten.
Whatever. Snorky Worky, I do not even know why I bother getting mad at you. Anyway, Dolly is going in A tier because everything else about the skin is actually pretty good. And if you forgot what I said earlier, just reverse the video.
All right, next skin is Polis. Not gonna lie, he is a pretty great crew skin for Halloween. The orange color scheme fits perfectly, and the devil horns give him that Halloween vibe. He is a pretty cool skin.
Yeah, I agree. He is definitely better than some of the other male crew skins on this list, but I still do not think he deserves S tier. At that point, most of the male skins we ranked so far probably sit comfortably at A tier, which is still really good. And speaking of that, that is exactly where Polis belongs. Also, his second edit style makes the skin even cooler, which is always a plus.
Yeah, I cannot argue with that.
Next up is Kieran Eric. Not gonna lie, I am just not a fan of him. His color scheme does not really help the skin either, which is unfortunate because we got him during Remix season, which was honestly the best Fortnite season of Chapter 5. Tim Sweeney really gave us a bunch of amazing cosmetics during Remix, and then suddenly dropped a skin that just feels mid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you are coming from. But at the same time, I would not say he is the worst skin either. I still see some people using him in game. And no, we are not going to talk about people matching skins and combos. If you enjoy doing that, go ahead. But that is not what we do here. So, Kat, what tier are you putting him in?
I am respectfully placing him in D tier. I am just not a fan of the skin overall, and even the mask does not really save it for me.
Fair enough.
All right, last crew skin from Chapter 5, Lady of Cranes. She is going straight into A tier. The skin is clean, unique, and it fits the Chapter 6 theme really well. And before you go into the comments asking why she is ranked as a Chapter 5 skin, it is because she released at the very end of Remix Season, just a few hours before Chapter 6 Season 1 started. According to Fortnite.gg, she is technically listed as a Remix Season crew skin, which means she still counts as Chapter 5, so that is why she is here.
Yeah, I agree. Now, her mask looks really cool, and the long ponytail makes the skin even more unique. And the red, gold, and white color scheme is honestly beautiful. It almost reminds me of the Restored Night Rose style from Chapter 6 Season 1, which, by the way, is one of Dan's favorite Chapter 6 skins.
Yeah, but now that we are starting to ramble about Chapter 6 skins, I think it is time to move on. Because next up, we are ranking the Chapter 6 crew skins, the final skins on this list. All right, the next crew skin on this list is Taisho. Not gonna lie, he's going straight into A tier. Not only does he match the whole Japanese theme of Chapter 6, but his outfit literally has a bunch of Japanese food details on it. I especially love the tongue sticking out on the mask. It's goofy, but in a good way. He might not be the most popular crew skin ever, but because of how well he fits the theme, I think he absolutely deserves a tier. And let's be honest, burger skins are some of the most recognizable food characters in the entire game.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair.
Next up, we've got Haruka of the Masks. I'm putting her in A tier as well. She's just a really clean-looking skin overall. I like the direction they went with her outfit, and the mask is really cool too. It kind of reminds me of those mythic bosses we had to fight on the Loot Island.
Kat, I have a question. How in the world do you know all of this stuff? When you were added to the game in Chapter 7, you shouldn't even know who I am at that point. And in that Festival Pass tier list video, you were talking about Battle Stage like you experienced it when it first came out in Chapter 5, Season 3.
Great question, Snorky Worky. Before I was added to the game, my soul was actually inside a different skin.
What?
Yep. I'm not gonna say who it was though, because that is a secret that will remain hidden. My soul was in a much older skin, like Season 1 old. And no, it's not one of those Headhunter model skins. You guys can guess all you want in the comments, but that information will remain unknown. For now.
Right, okay.
Anyways, next crew skin is Bones. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of him. He's going into C tier. He's not the worst skin ever made or anything, but I just didn't like the direction they took with his design.
Meh. He's pretty cool in my opinion. I'd probably put him in B or A tier.
A tier? Absolutely not. He doesn't deserve a tier. Also, let's be real here, nobody talks about him at all.
Fair enough.
Next skin on the list is Neangelica. And before anyone asks, yes, Danny had to copy and paste her name into my voice box because that spelling is insane.
Girl, you are breaking the fourth wall again. Stop that!
All right, I'm sorry, geez. Anyways, back to the skin. I'm not really a fan of her. Danny hasn't worn her once, not even a single time. Look, I get that she's a cat-themed skin, and I love cats. Danny and I both do. I actually feel bad for him because he never grew up with pets. But hey, he did buy me a cat sidekick in Fortnite, so that's something.
Wow, Kat. Thanks for flexing on me like that.
Oops, my bad, Danny. Love you, though. Anyway, Neangelica is going into C tier.
Why C tier?
Because C equals cat.
Very funny.
Relax, I'm just being snarky. I just don't like her design that much. The white hair throws me off and the whole skin just doesn't really fit my vibe.
Fair enough.
Hey, Snorky, are you a cat person?
Hell no, I'm not a furball like you.
First of all, just because I have cat in my name doesn't mean I'm an actual cat. If you had functioning eyeballs, you could clearly see I'm a human. Even Maven could see that better than you, and she wears glasses.
That was literally me, but okay.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Anyway, I meant, do you like cats as pets?
It's 50-50. Cats can randomly cause chaos out of nowhere. Anyone who owns one will tell you that.
Fair enough. I always thought cats were more fun to play with than dogs.
That doesn't make sense.
How?
Because dogs are fun, too. You can literally play catch with them, take them to the park, train them.
Name a few more.
Girl, I'm not Google. We'll look it up online.
You know the internet isn't always accurate.
I never said it was accurate. Stop being juvenile.
Juvenile? I'm more mature than you, and you're 10 years older than me.
Okay, before this turns into a podcast about the internet, let's get back to ranking skins.
With pleasure. Next skin is Kwame. I'm putting him in D tier. He's just never been my cup of tea. I know some people like him, and that's totally fine, but Danny and I have literally never worn him.
Fair enough.
Next skin is Ayla Wynn. She's going into A tier. She's actually a really clean-looking skin. Not too flashy, but still stylish. I like how her hair color matches her lips and her purple top. And her second style turns the outfit pink while giving her blonde hair like me, which honestly makes it even better.
Yeah, Dan uses her sometimes, not all the time though, because he has like 500 skins.
Exactly. I feel like she might slowly become more popular over time though.
Next skin is Reboot Man. I can't lie, I really don't like his design.
Same here. The skin itself is kind of mid, but the back bling is actually really cool.
Yeah.
The reason the back bling is cool is because it references something really iconic in the game, reboot vans. They've been a core mechanic in the game for years now.
Yeah. And then remember those reboot rally quests we used to get? Those never even gave us a reboot van back bling. What happened to those quests anyway?
Good question. Anyway, I'll put him in B tier. The back bling saved him from going into C tier. Next up is Bernie. She's going into A tier. Her outfit is clean, and her second style is actually really nice too. She's not S tier popular, but she's still solid. Next skin is Augury, a reskin of Fate from Chapter 1, Season 5. And she is one of the most known and popular skins from Chapter 1. Not at all time, because I don't see people use her often, but she's just known within the community. And I'm sorry to say this, but they completely fumbled this skin. She's so terrible. She's going straight into D tier.
Yeah, and the crazy part is she even had an emote that should have come with her, but Epic never included it.
Alright, next crew skin on the list is Hannah Park, and listen, I am not even hesitating with this one. She is going straight into S tier. Every single style she has looks amazing. Her base design is already super clean, but even her other styles look fantastic. Even her legacy styles are awesome.
Oh boy. We are definitely going to get angry comments from 6-year-olds now. You just mentioned legacy styles when we clearly said earlier in the video that we were not going to talk about them.
I honestly do not care. Let them be salty in the comments if they want. At least our bank accounts will grow from all the salty engagement.
Cat? We are literally fictional characters inside a video game. We do not even have bank accounts.
Yeah, I know, but you get what I mean. Anyways, back to the skin. She is hands down the best crew skin from Chapter 6, and I will stand by that. Do not even argue with me in the comments either, because I have said this before and I will say it again. If you snooze, you lose.
Okay, first of all, that was such a cornball saying, but I am not gonna lie. I actually mess with all of her edit styles.
Oh, really? Look at who is talking about styles now.
What? I did not say anything wrong.
Uh-huh. Look who is the one talking about legacy styles now.
Oh, shut your snarky ass up. You are the one who started this whole thing.
Blah, blah, blah. Keep crying, you juvenile asinine.
Oh, screw off, kitty witty mitty litty nitty.
Anyways, moving on before she gets us demonetized. Last but not least, we got Max Speed. Okay, so I already know that some people like him and some don't. For me, he's just... okay, he's a reskin of Burnout. Likewise with Fate, but he's one of the known skins in Chapter 1. I'm not the biggest fan of biker skins, but I know some players love them. So because of that, I'm putting him in B tier.
And that officially wraps up the ranking. Oh my days. This video is like 40 minutes long.
Yeah, there are just so many crew skins now.
All right, time for the outro.
Let's do it. Hey lovelies, it's Kat again, and it turns out that Snorky and I made a pretty big mistake.
Yeah. While we were finishing up the video, we realized that we completely forgot to rank 2 crew skins from Chapter 2 and 1 from Chapter 3.
And those skins are Green Arrow, Loki, and Wolverine Zero.
Yeah, the reason we forgot about those 3 skins is because when we were doing our research on Fortnite crew skins on Fortnite.gg, we had the rarity filter set to crew. As you guys might already know, crew skins have got their own rarity a while back, like over a year ago. I do not remember exactly when Epic added it to the game, but if any of you know, let us know in the comments. That would be much appreciated.
Exactly. The problem is that Green Arrow and Loki do not show up under the crew rarity because they still have their original rarities. Green Arrow has the DC rarity, and Loki and Wolverine both have the Marvel rarity. So because of that, they were not showing up in the crew filter, which is why we completely forgot to rank them. We are also going to keep this segment pretty quick because I already know this video is about an hour long thanks to me and Snorky arguing the whole time.
Yeah, for real.
All right, with that out of the way, let's rank them. First skin on the list, Green Arrow. Honestly, he is kind of bland in my opinion. I am not really a fan of him. His hoodie is cool and all, but I do not know. The skin just does not really do it for me. And I am sorry to all the Green Arrow fans out there.
All right, so which tier does he belong in?
I will place him in B tier.
Fair enough. Next up is Loki.
Not gonna lie, he's low-key better than Green Arrow. Huh, you see what I did there, Snorky?
Girl.
All right, I will stop being goofy. Anyway, back to the skin. Loki is a fairly well-known character. I would not necessarily say he is super popular in Fortnite, but he is definitely recognizable in the community. He even got a reskin later on, which is pretty cool. So yeah, he's actually cool. I am putting him in S tier.
Anyway, the last skin is Wolverine Zero.
I am putting him in B tier. He is a bit bulky, and you guys already know how I feel about bulky skins.
Fair enough.
All right, and that officially fixes the skins we forgot earlier. Now let's move on to the outro before this video somehow becomes even longer. All right, guys, that is our final ranking. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, and if you disagree, feel free to post your own crew skin ranking in the comments. We would honestly love to see it.
And for those wondering why we skipped the Chapter 7 skins, it's just because that chapter recently started and there aren't enough crew skins to rank yet. So honestly, it would have been pointless to try ranking them right now. Anyways, with that out of the way, if you want to support the channel even further, be sure to become a channel member, or you can join the Discord. The link is in the description.
Yeah, even if you do not have Discord or cannot become a channel member to support the channel, just watching and enjoying the video is already more than enough for us. With that being said, that is all the time we have for today's video, and we will see you cuties next time.
Bye! We love you all!